The Cardinals will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Alex Reyes will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, number 68. He will lead this one off today.
For the Mets, second baseman, number 68.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, 1 batter into the game.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. set. Here's the 0-1. Left center, base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jed Jerko.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit out towards second. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Michael Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
No.
2 out, nobody on. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Count. The pitch. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting fourth.
Into the box,
Third
number
baseman.
3.
Number 3.
So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Todd Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Standing in, Wilmer Flores. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 8, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 11 ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 40, Jason Vargas.
Now at the plate, Jason Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Flores leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The 2-2. Popped high in the air. Number 3 has got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Nate Walker.
Leading
As
off
they'll
for
have
St.
5,
Louis.
6, and 7 here to
The
start the
shortstop,
home half of the second.
Nate Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup right down the middle. Hard hit ball to second. And there's 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Marcell Ozuna has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Stepping in now, Alex Reyes.
Alex
As a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, Now we could have some issues here.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Reyes is off at first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Yadier Molina. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And a relay to the plate. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets 1. Into the box now, number 68. We'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
In now, Michael Conforto. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now batting, center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
From the stretch, Rosario makes a move from first. Pitch outside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Molina has it, but no chance to recover. Cespedes is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now batting, Brandon Nimmo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1. So coming to the plate, Michael Lee. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball in off the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
So stepping in, Nate Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. And the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. the next 3-2. Bounce it to the left side, played on the backhand, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
High fastball is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
First baseman number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he fouls this one off. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
The pitcher, Jason Vargas, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, number 68.
Digging in once again, number 68. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Frazier on third. Garno on at second with 2 down. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
This is flared out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
Leading off
and
the
he's off to a
Cardinals.
hot start in this one.
Center
Homered
fielder.
his first time around.
Harrison
Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Here's Marcell Ozuna in the dirt here in time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Standing in now, Alex Reyes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home. Fly ball into straightaway left. Conforto giving chase, and that's the third out. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Luke Weaver, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 7, Luke Weaver.
With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Weaver stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Bader going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Changeup in for a strike. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Fourth home run here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brandon Nimmo goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's 4-3 New York. Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a walk in his last trip.
First baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Michael Lee.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Rafael Montero comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Montero.
In now, number 3. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4. Into the box now, Nate Walker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Into the box, number 11. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Montero, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Four runs here in this half inning. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we can see there that the Redbirds currently lead the NL in that department. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own or buries something in the dirt.
Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. St. Louis is out in front, 7-4. Leading off the inning, Wilmer Flores.
Leading off for the
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Wilmer Flores.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. Now here's the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 hit on the ground out to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The pitcher, number 50, Rafael Montero.
Austin Jackson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jackson.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0. And it's grounded foul. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A bouncer up the middle. Walker has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Paul Sewell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Paul Sewell.
Matt Adams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Adams tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Jed Jerko will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
One and one, here it is. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Michael Lee will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, number 3. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon. And we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Sportsman's Park. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Brett Cecil is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
At the plate, number 68. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
In there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and a strike now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Jerko has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 6th home run on the season for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Now batting, center fielder, Yoenis.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
And going back to that previous at bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Cecil comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a neck high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is under it. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Mets 5. Robert Gesellman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Robert Gesellman.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Nate Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Gesellman, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 13th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Skied into straightaway right. Nimmo is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Center fielder, Harrison.
Harrison Bader will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup right down the middle.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
One out and a runner on second base. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Grounded up the first baseline. Flores is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's a .333 hitter, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Working to keep them in the game here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. On a line, that's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run push, it has to make you feel good.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, number 5.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
A.J. Ramos takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
A.J. Ramos.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1-0 delivery. Count now a ball and a strike. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ozuna over at second. DeYoung at first. 2 out in the inning. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Mets 5. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Ready now, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The Redbirds are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these 2 clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Jerko waits on it. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. In now, Michael Lee.
Leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Darno might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
At the plate, Nate Walker. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Carlos Martinez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
18, Carlos Martinez.
Jake Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
James Bruce.
And that one just missed outside. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, ball flying out at near record pace.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. Fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
In now, number 68. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Morris, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Bud Norris.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2 count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Cards with a big 17-hit attack. Luke Weaver claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jason Vargas struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Bud Norris hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final lines for this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 8 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.